This week saw increasing pressure to end restaurants' use of polystyrene to-go containers. Operators in Los Angeles County recently learned that they will have to find substitutes by next May. Restaurants in Connecticut may also soon be shopping for alternatives. A ban on polystyrene food packaging takes effect in New Jersey on May 4th. Maryland and Virginia will follow suit, and bans are already in effect in New York, DC, Maine, and Vermont. While it was a slow week in Harrisburg regarding PRLA priorities, Representative Steve Malagari did circulate a co-sponsorship memo for legislation that would expand the opportunity for certain hotel liquor licensees to convert to a restaurant license. Representative Malagari's proposal complements and expands the Act 125 of 2020, which was one of PRLA's pre-pandemic legislative priorities. If you recall, Act 125 allows holders of a hotel license issued before 1949 with a room exemption to convert to a restaurant license for a $30,000 fee. Representative Malagari's proposal would allow hotel licenses issued before 1965 that meet a room exemption to apply for a license conversion. Inflation continues to be a double-edged sword for the restaurant industry. The soaring cost of food is shrinking the already slim profit margins, and disposable income, a key driver of customer count, is diminishing. Morning Consults Monthly provides a detailed assessment of purchasing patterns reported by consumers across a variety of categories of goods and services. Housing, groceries, and gas accounted for 52% of total spending in March, as consumers cut down on non-essential purchases due to the soaring prices. The U.S. economy shrank last quarter for the first time since the pandemic recession struck 2 years ago. It contracted at a 1.4% annual rate and is facing pressures that have heightened worries about the fundamental health. However, the U.S. job market remains robust, and businesses and consumers increased their spending during the quarter. In Philadelphia, the city is revising some of the regulations around street eateries to make it easier to continue operating outdoor dining areas. Congratulations to the PRLA team and PRLA members in Philadelphia for championing these improvements to the ordinance. Speaking of Philadelphia, the next of 11 PRLA legislative roundtables will be held in Philly on May 10th. If you're an operator in Philadelphia, be sure to register using the link in today's update. Pittsburgh City Council this week announced that it will hold a public hearing regarding the regulation of short-term rentals within the city. However, no date has been set yet for when the hearing will take place. County commissioners in 3 counties have voted to authorize the creation of the Schuylkill River Passenger Rail Authority to oversee and implement the restoration of passenger rail service between Reading and Philadelphia. It's not a guarantee that passenger rail will return, but was a crucial step to research and plan for its return. This week, 21 delegates from PRLA, including Chairman Tom Neely and Vice Chair Cynthia Smith, along with 610 others from 46 states, DC, and Puerto Rico, converged on the nation's capital for the National Restaurant Association Public Affairs Conference. The attendees visited with their Congress members, senators, and staffers about key issues facing our industry, such as the Essential Workers Economic Advancement Act, sponsored by Pennsylvania's own Congressman Lloyd Smucker. The act, if passed, would provide at least a small measure of relief for our staffing crisis. We also worked on the replenishment of the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, the RRF, reinstatement of the Employee Retention Tax Credit, ERTC, for Q4 2021, and reinforced the preservation of the tip credit for the benefit of our tipped employees. Kudos to National Restaurant Association EVP of Public Affairs, Sean Kennedy, and his team for organizing a superb event. Most of all, I was proud to be a part of the Pennsylvania delegation led by Lauren Brinjack and Zach Pisick, and organized by Ben Fleccia and Heidi Howard. I know you share my pride in the terrific PRLA team, one and all. I'm John Longstreet with another edition that happened this week. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.